Hello, friends, and greetings for the day. Let us welcome Miss Tania A. Prince from United Kingdom. Tania Prince is an NLP trainer, and she is also an EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, founding master, one of the only 29 worldwide. She is an internationally recognized trainer and expert in EFT with over 21 years of experience training therapists across the globe. Tania is also the developer of Mindfulness Based Inner RePatterning, an innovative technique that integrates NLP, mindfulness, and energy psychology. She is also a regular conference speaker and author, speaking at NLP, EFT, and TAT conferences worldwide. She is also the host of the EFT Unleashed podcast show. Tania has also worked with thousands of clients in her private practice career, spanning over 28 years. She has also taken part in humanitarian work, having done trauma relief therapy with survivors from the tsunami in the Philippines. And she is an esteemed speaker at International NLP Confex for Business Excellence, and she is going to speak on optimum performance, mastering your mind and emotions with MBIR, which is her model. So please welcome Tania A. Prince, and I welcome you, Tania. Welcome.
Thank
So
you
please
very much. Thank you.
thank you, Tania, for being with us. And please tell me something about you more, what we know, and please tell me something about you.
Well, I'll tell you a little bit about me. I'm a person who has always been interested in a way mastering your own mind, because you really, if you can master your own mind in a very beautiful way, the world's your oyster. You can achieve tremendous things. And uh, the point was, when I grew up as a child, I was a shy child. And I realized very early on that that would hold me back so much. I couldn't even hold my hand up in the classroom. I knew the answers. I couldn't
Wow.
even hold my hand up to answer the questions. And as a consequence of that, it actually motivated me very strongly to go down the area of overcoming that for myself. And so I do a lot of work in public speaking, by the way, teaching others to overcome that as well. But that really comes to the core of myself. I love to help people achieve their full potential. And I've kind of lived most of my life like that, apart from the period when I went into show business and the 10 years, and this period when I went and got myself a chemistry degree. But otherwise, I've always been in the therapy fields because I think it's just so important, or even the self-development field, so important that people achieve their full potential. Mhm.
Wow, that's great. That's great. This is so nice to know about you. And you have done trainings across the globe, and you have trained so many people across the globe. And please tell us about how NLP is especially beneficial for business community, because and especially this concept which you are going to talk about, mastering your mind and emotions with MBIR. So please
Yeah.
tell us. I am so curious to know about this.
Well, NLP itself is just a phenomenal tool. There's so many techniques. And I mean, I was introduced to that so many years ago. I think it was 22 years ago, or maybe even 23. And I fell in love with it instantly because it appealed to this in me. If you've got any kind of issue or problem, you don't want to run around bushes and jump up in the air and hope it goes.
True.
No, you want a solid plan, A, B, C, D, that comes to a solid result there. So that really appealed to me, that it did that. And so I was very much drawn to it. And in fact, that's all the type of techniques I'm drawn to, basically. Sorry
Wow.
about the phone there.
It's okay.
Uh, but so I would say for the business community, that's an important key thing. Business is all about results and achieving things, and having a solid route forward to do that. So NLP gives you those tools to do that. And um, even in the area of self-development where I work, it's very key, because if someone comes to work with me, I can't just like so, do a bit of work with them and they hope on a wing and a prayer that they're going to get a result. We're really methodical with what we do, because we set up systems so we can see when things are getting results. If they're not, we can modify, etc. This is all coming down to understanding how to do NLP in the most beautiful way.
Wow.
And another wonderful thing about NLP is you can tell when you're getting a result, because things in the mind change. And you can use that as a way to monitor things. And it's brilliant, really. And so that's what I would say about NLP for the business community. It helps you become far more effective at getting results.
Wow,
And
that's great.
yeah, and that has to be key to every single person in the business community. And equally for relationships, it helps you develop far better relationships. And I think if you've got the right relationship in a company, how people are interacting, companies can thrive, can't they?
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
so all of those things are come from NLP, and they've for me, they've made a major core of really helped me achieve things, because I've understood these things from quite a period of time ago.
Yes.
With my technique, Mindfulness Based Inner RePatterning, it's built on that foundation of NLP. It's built with those ideas in mind, a very simple model that helps put us into an optimum state. Because if we're stressed, and it's very easy to get stressed these days, isn't it? There can be so much going on, and companies can be very fast paced. So if we have a lot of stuff coming at us, we have to have a way of rebalancing ourselves, and it has to be a very easy way. And this technique works in alignment with how your body functions, and literally just puts you into what I would call a reboot mode. So it kind of gets your mind to process out what's been stressing you and brings you more present into the now. Yeah. Yeah. So it just supports the body's natural mechanisms. And that's all we have to do, because our own body is a phenomenal system.
Wow, that's great. That's great. And this is so nice to know about it. And we will know about this in detail in your session during the conference, and your session, Optimum Performance, Mastering Your Mind and Emotions with MBIR. So
Yeah.
this is so nice of you talking to us and our audience on your session and how NLP is beneficial, especially for business community. Thank you, Tania, for joining us. Thank you.